Sup, my name is Ryu for the Pokemon Council. Welcome to a brand new Pokemon Sun and Moon video. And I want to talk about a few things that were also mentioned in the Chinese rumor, because with the starters pretty much now being nearly confirmed, because Mallow being in those scans next to Ash and Lin's final evolution, and just there's so much evidence to it. I wanted to talk about the rest of the Chinese rumors and why I haven't mentioned it to this point. So I usually don't mention this kind of stuff because I always take it with a grain of salt. I'm like, well, that would be cool if it was a thing. So there was rumors of no gyms. We talked about it on PokeTime in depth. We had talked about, like, we didn't really talk about it. This is pretty much turning into Orange Islands. That makes me excited, number one. But we'll talk about that at a later time. What I want to talk about is what the Chinese rumors are said to have, and if we see any of it, we pretty much know it's true. Now, one thing that was mentioned was that the Ninetales thing was actually on the list, and it was also mentioned that it was Fire Fairy, so that could have just been something that was changed in development. So keep in mind, some of this could change in development. But some of this, obviously, there is a lot that really is a lot of meat to it. So let's get into it. The anime Ash Greninja will appear in game. Now, I've spoken about this before. I think it's actually going to happen. Here's my thing about the Ash Greninja. From a marketing standpoint, it's on cards, it's on plushes. The kids know it. If you put it in the game, people are getting excited about, what the hell is this? It's similar to a Mega Evolution. It's a bond between Ash and Greninja that goes further than needing a Mega Stone and pulls their bond together. That's the best way to describe it right now, because I still don't even know exactly how to describe it. Aloha, Rattata, and Raticate, Alolan, Rattata, and Raticate are dark types. That's pretty interesting. We've seen this with Executor, it's a grass dragon. We've seen this with Vulpix, it's a ice fairy. So the Rattata and Raticate being dark types is actually pretty cool, but the biggest what the fuck for me is coming up. Alolan Butterfree is a bug psychic type. Alolan Abracadabra and Alakazam are fighting types. Now that is something I'm kind of raising an eyebrow to, going, can you imagine what they would even look like? Now, their whole design probably won't change super dramatically, but I think in some sort of way it could. And then we get to what I am dreaming and hoping that will become true, is Alolan Nidoking and Nidoqueen are poison fighting types. Alolan Growlithe and Arcanine are water types, which I'm hoping that they're just ice types and dragon. Alolan Doduo and Dodrio are fighting flying types. The previous versions of Pokemon which have taken on new forms will only be accessible by bringing them from older games. That was actually confirmed. Furfur, the dog, gets new styles. You know, he's gonna be a certified G. New cat Pokemon varies in a type and appearance based on breeding. I guess something along the lines of Delcatty with Furfur. There is new snowman Pokemon line with 2 stages, that is Ice and Ghost. They also did mention the flying bird, and there's something else I want to mention. Not to get hopes up, but there may be 2 final evolutions for each starter, which would be making so much sense. So I showed it in yesterday's video. Popplio's final evolution, or keyword possible final evolution, looks very girly, so if there was 2 evolutions, that would make perfect sense. Now, there's also more stuff, but we'll probably talk about it much later time. You know, that doesn't relate to the Chinese rumors, just theories. There will be no traditional gyms, no Pokemon League in Alola. Your goal is actually to create one, and after you do, Elite Four will appear, which are leaders of each island. And there's something that will tie into the next video that I will be doing on the channel that relates to Pokemon Sun and Moon, that I think that this could be a thing and where it could go, but I don't want to say it on camera just yet. The final starter evolutions will be an archer, a wrestler, and a siren. We've seen new Pokemon based on a dolphin, a sea cucumber, a snowman, a mushroom, and a rugby monkey, which could be Mankey, you know, whole new thing. Rockruff's evolution is a werewolf. We still don't know anything about Rockruff's evolution. Otherwise, then he's keeping a secret with the starters, and we haven't really seen the starters' true, you know, secrets just yet. At least that's my take on it, because the whole burst attack, or Z attack, the whole Z attack doesn't really scream secret to me. Marshadow is another copyrighted Pokemon name and has a very unique type, combo type, and I'm betting that's probably our 3rd legendary, but that's all the Chinese rumors that were out there. So if we hear about it on August the 11th, any of it, then we know it to be true. Now, I do have a speculation video coming up, and I will basically give over my reasons. It won't be clickbaity, I promise. It'll basically be giving my reasons why we could possibly be going somewhere we don't expect to go. But, I'll get to that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this Pokemon Sun and Moon video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Tomorrow I'm going to try to post out Pokemon Go Episode 2, the redone version. It looks a lot better now. Trust me, I'm just finishing the editing tonight. And I just want to say thank you guys as always for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.